So I just finished reading The Pearl in this collection of my short stories by John Steinbeck. I don't know why I look blue right now, but I don't have time to fix it. And I do not remember this story ending like this at all. I do remember the story ending sadly with, and I'm sorry if this is a spoiler for you, but like the baby dying. But like I did not remember that that was the way that the baby died. I thought that maybe he would have died of like an illness or like an animal bite, but like some sort of like negative self-fulfilling prophecy is crazy. Like his father was literally trying everything that he could to save his family, and all he ever wanted was like safety for his family, and like in the process of trying to attain safety, he hurt his family. And like he didn't listen to his wife when he should have in the very beginning. She kept saying over and over again to destroy the pearl, and he was just like no, and then in the end they had to fucking destroy the pearl. And like I also think it was so funny or messed up that like when he did find this fortune, every single person in the town was plotting on what they were gonna do with his fortune that he had found, to the point where like it destroyed him. Like everyone that knew about his fortune, I think, are a part of the reason that like he fell so hard. Kino and Juana are the main characters of this book, and their little baby Coyotito. And then he has a brother and a sister whose name I remember, but I don't really remember the name of his brother. His brother's name, the brother's wife's name is Apollonia, and I don't remember the brother's name. And then there's a doctor who has, I think the doctor is like sending out, I don't know if it's the doctor or the pearl buyers, but someone is like sending out these little like spies at night to like kill Kino in his sleep and like steal his pearl, because he goes to the pearl buyers in town to like sell the pearl that he finds, and they're like, I can only offer you $500, 1,000 pesos, 1,500 pesos, but he knows it's worth like 50,000 or like way more. So he's like, I'm gonna go to the capital and sell my pearl. And I feel like every single time he tells his plans, like people know his plans, and then they go off and like try to destroy them. So obviously him and his wife are like on their way to the capital, or gonna go to the capital, and like somebody burns down his house like trying to kill him again. And then like on the way to the capital they send like trackers or bounty hunters to kill them because one guy has a gun. And then in the process of like trying to save his family and like get these bounty hunters off his tracks and inevitably like attack them, he kills his damn baby. Like, why did I not understand the level of like grief that was going on in this book when I was like 12 years old? Also, why did they have, thank you Classic for making me read this, but like why were you making me read such a, also the action scene in here where Kino like attacks the trackers that are trying to kill him and his family up in the mountains, like that was, I think, one of the greatest action scenes I've ever seen written in a book. Like I'm gonna record a scene of it for you, but like it was just, one, this book was beautifully written, and I'm not surprised because I love Of Mice and Men, and I did enjoy The Pearl before, but like Steinbeck is a beautiful writer. And two, like I don't understand why my 7th grade English teacher was having me read such a traumatizing story. But I'm gonna show you the action scene, and then also there were like so many beautiful scenes in here that I highlighted. I can flip through some of them that I'm not gonna read any of them for you, but that is one book down from my June TBR. And then I also finished Normal People, and I have 2 more pages left in the short story that I'm gonna read in here, and then I have 3 or 4 novels to pick up. This is the action scene that I'm talking about. Like the trackers are like sitting outside some fire, and like Juana and Kino are like waiting in a cave with their baby, and he's like gone down to like attack these guys, and they hear the baby cry in the cave, and he's like, if it's a coyote crying, we'll just shoot it. And then Kino's like, shoot my baby? No. And in the process of him saying that, he like jumps out to attack them and like cuts this dude's head off, and the other one's like crawling away, and then he shoots him, and I guess that's when he like accidentally shoots the baby. But like this scene right here, like this is the only action scene. This is the only type of action scenes. Was so nice. Okay, this was so nice.
you are going to have a hard time understanding like all the funny and quirky things about this book. So yes, get this edition. Also
Okay, so Mo and I are making a TBR jar for our book club. It's for the All Around the World Reading Challenge. These are the Asian countries. Asia's pink. I'm currently drawing the grid for Europe, and then we have lots more other continents to go. But it looks so cute. Look at it. I need to change the fucking lighting on here because everything is appearing fucking blue. This is mad funny. I'm just gonna lay here because my neck hurts and I'm tired of trying to set this shit up. We've got the whole wide world in our hands. Is that how it goes? Got the whole world. He's got the whole wide world. Is that the Jesus song? Mm-hmm. Oh, never mind. Seven and Mo got the whole wide world in their construction paper. And it's gonna go inside a TBR jar.
Yeah, but like, you just eat it. Yeah. Oh my god, yours looks good. What the hell? Oh my god, mine looks good.
Aww. Oh my god, it does look good.
Nice try it. Yeah.
Oh my god, wait. Why does that actually look good? I'm not gonna eat that.
Graham cracker scale.
I'm dead. Well, cannot tell you when I bought those, so you probably brought them for me.
That's weird. It tastes weird.
Well, it's probably because.
Yes, I know. You're my topic, you're my balance. Ooh, you're so new. Most of us are hurting.
Okay, I'm cleaning out my freezer, also making sourdough and meal prepping a little bit, but here's my stock. It's a fish head, or it's gonna be a stock. Fish head and veggies. They're sauteing right now, and then I'm gonna add water. Also, this is my lovely new 5-quart pan that I got from Goodwill yesterday. I've been using this for everything from mixing dough to baking bread to proofing bread to, it's just this. It's amazing. This is the only thing I've been using, honestly. It didn't come with a lid, so I'm using this lid, but I love it. I'm also making a smoothie. Cleaned out my freezer. So that's where the ice goes. Those are extra freezer bags. My fruit, extra bread, meat, meals that I make myself. One random bag of, what is that called? Naan from Trader Joe's. Ice cream, cookie dough, garlic, and frozen veggies. And this is some pork fat that I got from the grocery store for $1. Really convenient. And then some peppers, habanero peppers, and Scotch bonnet peppers, and sweet peppers, bell peppers, whatever you call them. My starter is active, very active. And this is the time, well, that's not the time. This is the time bulk fermentation starts. really need to fix the settings on this camera, but today is Thursday, July 17th. I am actively a sourdough maker. You hear General Stewart playing in the background over there because I am listening to one of her videos. I just sprained my thumb trying to take my backdrop that was up here down, and I didn't fully get it down because it's a two-person job, so it's on the floor, and my thumb is harmed. And I'm about to get started on baking a couple more loaves of sourdough because I took one to work today, gave it out to everyone. Everyone thought it was delicious. So I'm going to be doing that all weekend in preparation for the loaves I'm going to be selling on Monday. And that being said, or I guess in preparation for the loaves I'm going to be selling on Monday, since they need to be baked and cooled by Monday morning, I will start to prep and bake those, or prep and shape those, Sunday afternoon. But that's besides the point. My starter, I fed it this morning at like 5:30 in the morning. It is now 3 p.m. and it has, oh my god, I have a pimple on my lip. Ew. It's 3 p.m. and it is now more than doubled in size, so I'm gonna go show you that and then get started on baking my bread. So this is my sourdough starter. It is very active. I'm not sure if you can see the bubbles. You probably can't because it's not focusing. There we go. Bubbles. Bubbles. More bubbles down there. It is, that's 1, 2, it's like 2.5 doubled. And then this is what it's looking like on the inside, in case you're wondering. It smells really, really good. I cut up some dragon fruit, pineapple, and coconut Greek yogurt for dinner. This one that I baked yesterday is still nice and soft. I'm gonna eat some more of this. I'm feeding my starter now. Don't ask me why I have this hat on. I wore it today and I'm going back out to the grocery store after this. I just wanted to get this done. But I'm feeding my starter and then I'm making another loaf with my starter that was like at peak fermentation the other day. I mean peak, like at its peak, like I had fed it and it was like all the way up here in the jar and I wasn't ready to bake with it because I had already had 2 loaves proofing on the counter, so I just put it in the fridge while it was like perfectly active. And then when I took it out today, that was about a day and a half ago, I took it out today and it was still quite bubbly. And I hear that you can make bread with starter straight out of the fridge after you've fed it, even if it hit its peak. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna feed my starter, trying this loaf straight out of the fridge, cold starter, and then when my starter is fed, it should be active in about 4 hours. It's 12:45 now, which means it'll be at its peak at about like 4 p.m. And I think I'm gonna start 2 more loaves then, 2 or 3 more loaves, because I'm gonna start selling them on Monday. So if I can have them sitting in the fridge for as long as possible and then bake them Sunday night, they'll be good on Monday, I think. That's the plan. So, yep, that's the plan. I'm gonna go grab some butter from the grocery store and then something to maybe have for dinner tonight, because I don't really have anything to frost in the fridge, and I fully could just eat like a burger. Like I could have like some ground beef that I've pressed into patties, and I could like cook that up and just have it on some bread or with rice or something. But I don't know if I want to eat that, so when I grab butter at the grocery store, I'm gonna see what meats are on sale in like the manager special section, and like I got $6 in tips today, so whatever I can get with this is the only thing that I am allowed to buy. That's what's happening right now. I'm gonna finish my tasks. wants to hire me to be your private chef. This is 5 days. Get out of my way. This is 5 days worth. Stop. This is 5 days worth of meals. More like 3 to 4 days worth of meals and snacks. So Mo likes pickles, so there's a big jar of pickles. Peanut butter for sandwiches and apples, which are down there under the sandwiches with the stone fruit. We have cheese. We have meat sticks. We have turkey and provolone sandwiches, hummus, some bolognese meat sauce. This is, what's this called? Spaghetti. Underneath the spaghetti, we have lamb and baked potatoes. And underneath the lamb and baked potatoes, we have a whole container of carrots and broccoli cut up to eat with the hummus because Mo's weird. And this is like under $50 worth of a week's worth of meal prep. So hire me, bitches. I don't really want to work for y'all, but I would like to do this for fun for somebody and get paid for it. It's Friday, July 25th, and it's 2:56 p.m. and I'm baking like a madman. I'm making 2 cakes right now. I have a sourdough discard lemon cake in the oven, and then I'm also making an upside down cake. And this is some nectar. No, that was a plum. I had a peach that I should have turned into a cake this morning, but I ate it, and now this plum is going into this cake. It was gonna be a lemon upside down cake, but I'm gonna put the plums in the middle because I have this plum going. And then I also have some sourdough proofing over here, or whatever, proofing, fermenting, whatever you want to call it. I'm doing a double batch loaf there. I've got my bread baskets all lined up because I'm probably gonna make about 5 loaves. This is for the cake, don't look at that. This is my pre-mixed flour mixture for this cake, and then the other cake is in the oven. And I had some pasta for lunch. And Sade's on FaceTime.
Yes, she is. Okay, I have my underwear. I have my.
Okay, this is how one of my cakes turned out. And that's how the other cake turned out. Don't ask me what's going on with this caramel crunchy bit, and don't ask me why it sunk. Honestly, I don't think I baked it long enough, but it's delicious. I feel like it could use more lemon zest, but whatever. I'm gonna give that one away. I'm gonna eat this one. They're so pretty, but it's crazy, like they're both caramel, but 2 different caramel colors. I feel like this one turned kind of pink because of the plum, but like this is kind of caramel colored. This is like, well, I also did put butter in this caramel, but whatever. Anyways, cakes are done. Bread's proofing. It is gonna get one more stretch and fold before bulk fermentation is final, and then we shape them into the 2 loaves in those pans over there, and then the other 2 need to be washed.